Good day. Welcome back to the charts. You guys are tuned in to the Market Beast edition of the channel here. Your fellow compadres stopping in here with you guys, of course, to give you more technical data on a different instrument. Today we're going to be looking at GNUS. This is Genius Brands International. Just take a quick look at the charts, pull up the higher time frames. If you guys are just joining us, consider hitting the subscribe button if you enjoy the content here. We do not go lower than the 1-day chart on the traditional markets. We're going to probably do a mixture. Hopefully this video isn't too long, 3-month on down to the 1-day possibly. We'll just kind of go along. Nothing's rehearsed, guys. If that piques your interest, if you've been thinking of buying Genius Brands, or if you are invested, stick around to the end. I have some interesting information, a chart that I want to show to you guys, reveal to you. So let's not waste time. Let's dive right into the charts here. Shall we? All right, so today's November the 15th, 2020. The previous close of GNUS is going to be $1.22, up about 7.9% for the day. Okay. All right, guys, so I was looking at this for a little bit here. Oh, really quick, shout out to Ismail Diago. We got a request to look up this symbol here. So shouts out to you, Ismail. I'm going to take a look at this right now, and hopefully we get it right for once, right? All right. So let's go ahead and reveal the pattern that I've found on this symbol here. It actually has done something that it has not done ever since January 2014. Let's go ahead and reveal this pattern here for you guys. All right. So this, my friends, is considered a falling wedge. It's a bullish pattern. It's not 100% guaranteed to play out, but this is technically a bullish pattern. And just very briefly, I guess, if it isn't sticking out like a sore thumb, what I'm referring to as it hasn't done it ever since 2014 in January is going to be this candle right here, this red candle you see at the top of the screen there, this little candle right here. So this falling wedge pattern has had trouble, the price action has had trouble staying. Let's turn that red there so we can see that. All right. So the price has had trouble getting above the top of this resistance line, if you can see that. So basically ever since 2014, as the price just kind of found its way within this range here, it was unable of getting above and beyond the overhead resistance level until, as of recently here, of April 2020. Okay, so that is an interesting sign for the bulls, because the bulls have been fighting with that overhead resistance, and as of recently here, they have finally got their price action above and beyond that resistance level. Now, here's where it gets really important, okay? Because what needs to happen now is the buying interest needs to find some sort of sideways consolidation in the market and potentially make new highs. So if you were to ask me, has Genius Brands International broken out into a bull market or into an uptrend? I would have to say no. And here's why I say that. Let's just go ahead and erase some of these lines here, guys. I would really want to dig into the charts here so you guys can see this, okay? All right, so again, these are the 3-month candles. And remember, the name of the game, you know what I'm about to say. Higher highs, higher lows. That is the trend to present itself on the charts in order for it to be in an uptrend, okay? And as I'm illustrating here on the screen, this symbol is perfectly confined in a downtrend. Down, lower high, lower low, lower high, low, lower low, and it's just walking down the stairs. Now, some would say, well, what about this recent move to the upside? Yes, I see it. But what I do is I pay attention to the candle's bodies, okay? In order to have a successful breach above or below a certain level, you must pay attention to the candle's body. So let me do this for you. I'm going to put a line right here at the bottom of the wicks here. Like if you just kind of pay attention to this area here near about $2, let's call it $1.93, so like $2. Circle this wick right here. That's about that price range where it had that really nice bounce, I must say. Let's just take a measured move from the bottom of that wick on up to the top. 333%, and that's over the course of a 1 year. Okay, so just think about the bullish momentum or the excitement in the markets when this took place in, let's see, 2016. Just think about, the excitement in the market and everyone saying, dude, yeah, I made 300% on this stock and it's going to the moon. It's going higher. Yes, it's going higher. And of course, how long thereafter? Let's measure that from the top of that wick in October 2016. Took about 821 days to continue the trend lower, because again, the trend is your friend until the end. It continued lower. Appeared as if there was support at the $2 level. That's about right here. And as of April 2019, as you can see that, let's try to zoom in there. There was a successful 3-month candle body to close below that, what appeared to be a floor here at about $2. If you can see that, this candle right here at about April 2019, there was a successful candle to break below that line. Now, what we do is we're going to take it over to present day. And it's pretty clear. You can see it very visible here on the screen that the recent move to the upside, this candle right here, okay, large wick at the top of that candle, that represents selling interest, okay? The wicks mean something, guys. See this large wick at the top of that? That's all selling interest, okay? Pushing that price down, saying, nope, you got to go back down. The sellers are like, nope. You can't advance right now. You got to go back down, okay? So, again, let's pay attention to the candle's bodies. As you can see here from a 3-month. Remember, the line in the sand here is this red line. This red line right here, $2, okay? Notice when the price broke above that level on this green candle here, it was quickly rejected right back down on the next 3-month candle, right back below this ceiling here that I'm going to call it a ceiling right here at $2, okay? So for those of you, if that isn't enough proof that this is not an official breakout and the price is still perfectly, arguably confined in a downtrend, we can say that it is potentially trying to find support within a sideways consolidation. Okay, so the price can do something like this within this range. And for those of you listening, we just put a range between 21 cents approximately. And let's see here. Whoops. All right, so it's about 26 cents. I think the last time I measured it, somewhere like there. So yeah, let's just call it like 24 cents, 26 cents, okay? And we're going to put this at the candle's bodies, the top of the range here at the candle's bodies before the breakdown up in this range here in January 2019 at about $2 up here. So we'll put notice how I put the top of this line just underneath the candle's body, the top of this green rectangular box. I put it just below the candle's bodies. So that's how I'm looking at it. Excuse me. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not difficult to see, guys. Genius Brands is still arguably still in a downtrend. If this symbol is going to survive, then what it needs to do is build up some sort of consolidation range below this red line and fight with this $2 level until it breaks through to continue to make higher highs and higher lows. That could potentially be brewing here in the markets. But until I see a 3-month candle or even a monthly candle, that's fine. But I need to see some price activity above and stay above the $2.07 approximately. The $2 level is the most important number for this symbol, okay? That's what I can see clear as day, okay? So that's what I'm going to see here, guys. Let's crank it on down to the lower time frames just to see if we can see something interesting and perhaps give us more information as to whether or not this thing has actually bottomed out. Let's pull up a moving average, okay? So that's a good sign. We're below our infamous purple line. That's just a 7-day moving average that we like to pay attention to. So that's the line, guys. There still needs to be a breach above. And I'm also noticing there's pending sell orders overhead. It's going to be right in this range here. I could just point that out for you really quickly with this rectangular box right here. All right, so for those of you listening in, it's going to be in between $2.04 up to $2.41. Currently, there's sell orders in this range. No market maker, no market participant has stepped in just yet to buy this range. So until someone steps in to buy this range, I'm going to continue to assume that the selling pressure will continue in the market. That doesn't mean there won't be a move up. Okay. I mean, don't be surprised if there's a move up to like $1.50, $2, because that level is already clear all the way up to $2. But some market maker, someone needs to clear the sell orders at $2.04 up to $2.41. Otherwise, we'll be subjected to lower prices below that range. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing on that. And let's pull up the, why don't we pull up the weekly here? Hit the like button if you guys enjoy the content so far. All right, so it looks like we have some gaps in the price lower down there. Yeah, so this thing is just trying to find some sort of equilibrium, like something. It's trying to find, a fair price that the market's going to agree on. But the sellers are in the market. It's still within a downtrend, and the buyers are trying to, buy up as many assets as they possibly can so that the sellers will just back off and say, hey, I mean, this is a good price. Let's move the price higher. But so far, they have not figured that out just yet. The recent low here that I can see on the weekly is going to be about 95 cents. So if we zoom in here and just kind of look a little bit closer, it looks like the price action is trying to find a higher low. Notice here on April the 31st up to like September the 14th, 2020, we made a low. And as of present day, it looks like between like October the 26th to present day, it's trying to make a higher low. And that level is at about $1.05. So we got a low of about 94, 96 cents here. And then, of course, we got about a $1.05. And it's just trying to find something. We'll know that the trend is trying to reverse when you start seeing higher lows and then higher highs. But until that enters the market, guys, we have to assume that the trend will continue. And the trend has been down ever since 2014 in January. Again, it's arguably in a sideways consolidation, but that needs to be solidified. And what do I mean by solidified? I mean, this entire range, the price activity is subjected to this entire range, guys. And I know 26 cents is pretty low. I'm not saying it's going to get that low. What I'm saying is, according to the data here on the screen, the previous low was about 26 cents. Okay. The trend is down. If the sellers still have the majority of the control in the market, they're going to try to push the price as low as they possibly can. And the low that the selling interest needs to get the price below would be the bottom of this line to continue the trend. I can't tell you whether or not that's going to happen. Maybe someone could leave a comment down in the comment section whether or not they know if that's going to happen. I'd love for you guys to engage down in the comment section. Let me know what you think is going to happen to this Genius Brands International symbol. But as far as what I can see here, the price is trying to find an area where the buyers and sellers have agreed on a specific price level or a particular range, and we just have to wait and see that. But right now, we're just right in the middle of nowhere, so to speak. Okay, pull up the 3-day and close things out here. See what I got here. So we're gonna close this within 24 hours. Today's Sunday, so tomorrow the markets will be open. We're going to probably get a little push here. It looks like there's some overhead sell orders on the 3-day here, ranging between about $1.25 up to $1.44. So like this range right here, there's pending sell orders overhead. So I don't really pay attention to too much of the news, guys. I honestly don't even know what this is, honestly. I just stick my heads in the charts, pull up those candlesticks, and just determine what's going on. Remember, when you're reading a chart, it isn't just like the wild, wild west and just a bunch of random things going on. No, guys, there are buyers in the market and there are sellers in the market. If you have a unique way of pulling up a chart and understanding the volume in comparison to candlesticks, you'll have a very unique edge from any other technical analysis person or anyone for that matter to understand what's going on in the markets. And you don't really need any other information. And that's just my way of doing things, guys. I know people look at the earnings and the fundamentals and everything. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You and I are different. We just look at price fluctuations and determine market entries different. That is it. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here on the 3-day. There's potential sell orders So don't be surprised Monday morning, a market maker steps into the market and they buy up all the range here between $1.25 all the way up to $1.45. That would clear the path for the price to eventually continue lower if no one has agreed on the price just yet. Or, of course, they'll clear the path up to $1.45 and it would have the opportunity to meet or exceed that $2 level here within some time in the future. I'm not really good at timing this stuff, guys. But as of now, I don't see any imminent sign to enter the market. And that's just me personally. I don't enter on up days anyways. Like 7.9% up, I would never buy that candle if it's gone up 7% for the day. I only buy red candles above support, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. That's basically what I have, guys. I wish I had a solid direction for you guys, but the main thing I wanted to point out for you guys is that the trend, the buying interest has finally broken above and beyond a resistance level that's been keeping the price down ever since 2014. So that is actually a really good sign, as long as Genius Brands can find a sideways consolidation, which it's arguably in right now. As long as that can be verified, then we should see higher prices in this instrument. That's all I got for you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think is going to happen to Genius Brands International. Or leave a appropriate thumb just below the video there. It's Napoleon Macro. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out our other videos. A lot of content we're putting out, guys. So stick with the channel. And that's it for now. Take care of yourselves. That's the most important thing. And bye for now.